All right, good day, hi, and welcome. All right, I got to get back and deal with that otter. So I got two traps. The whole dam came down, pushed my traps into the mud. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a rescue operation tomorrow. Got this ready to go. Okay. So my wolf snares. I was looking at one guy, and the way he was doing it was, he said if you get up on a hill a bit, I've already explained this a little more, is you put your bait down near the end where the creek is, and then like a slope like this, you pick your trail like somewhere around here, and then you set your snares, you know, in the tightest spots that you can, so that it'll kind of act as a guide for you, right? So I was going to take the one trap today, it just didn't work out. Like, spent like 2 hours uploading. That's a problem, like trying to do all this. Like, I have no, it'd be nice if I could get like enough memory on freed up so I can get like maybe do one upload a week instead of two, because I do about 200 gigs a week or something, like 120 to 200 gigs a week, and I've only got 60 gigs on a camera, which is, you know, the camera, if the video just cuts off, it's because I ran out of memory again. And what happens is my laptop is so full that I can only usually just, you know, like as I'm uploading videos, I have to, like, I'm trying to put together a whole bunch of compilation videos for later on. So what's happening is, as I do a bunch of upload them and then put a bunch of videos together, I have to hang on to some of the videos until I'm done editing them and stuff like that, which binds up the process, right? And if I can ever get the upgrade, if I can ever get enough money, I've got so many things that I want to do and no money coming in, but I want to get a spare battery for this, maybe two. And the next thing I want to get is the 128 gig or whatever, something that at least you can film for a week, and then okay, then do your uploads, because then it gives me time, so it's not so rush. It's a blur, whatever it was. I think it was just a bird, but see, like a spot like that would be very good for my wolf snares. Yeah, you always catch glimpses of stuff, eh? But anyway, I don't have a lot of time. I can't sit and hunt. I can't till I get that otter done, because the second it gets this is probably where I'm gonna put my wolf snares, just so you know. The second it the light starts fading, it just fades so fast, and I'm almost done that otter. But also, as soon as the light fades, it just gets so bloody cold, the otter freezes up, and I can't get them fleshed in time. And I don't want to, the longer it takes to do, the harder it gets, and the more likely to put a hole in the pelt, and you know. So hopefully I'll be able to finish them off tonight. I got them about half done yesterday. I usually like to start it and finish it all in one shot, but sometimes that just doesn't happen, right? But one thing that's cool is I'm gonna relocate my well, it's just getting, like I say, I'm so binded up for time. Like, I do this plus a bunch of other things, right? So it's just, there's not enough hours in a day, not enough days in the week to get it all done. And I mean, I'm pretty much, you know, I get up at 8, 9 in the morning, and I'm up till about 2 in the morning. So I get pretty tired too, you know, like I'm not out on the trap line all day, but most of the day I'm outside doing something, you know, and I still got to throw in the wood, and I still got to do this, still got to do that, you know, all this stuff. It's just ongoing. So you got to pace yourself, or you just get overwhelmed, you know. Just thinking about it overwhelms you, because it's like, I got to get this done, I got to get that done, and so it'll get there. But again, like this year, I'm not too panicked, because, you know, this is the stuff I should have had done long before. But things happen too. Like, I wasn't expecting the water to fluctuate that much, but the beavers pulled a hole in the dam to lower it. I don't know why they're lowering the water. I guess it's to break all the ice around the edges, and then they plug it up and then raise up and make the edges soft again so that they can get in and out. Maybe that's my only theory, that why they would do that. I mean, the only thing that's going to pull a hole in a dam is going to be a beaver, so you never know. Could be other things too, but they haven't been by to plug it up. So I think they when they pulled that the other day, you could definitely tell that the water level went down a lot. So yeah, my traps are driven into the muck and mud. So hopefully it doesn't damage them. But you know, like I say, that's trapping, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to think of ways that I could do above ground trapping for beaver in the winter that would be successful. But that one's going to be a tough one, because it would make everything so much easier and quicker, right? Even if I had to walk a little further to get to them, wouldn't be so bad. But if you can keep a spillway open, you're good. Like this here, this little creek here, if it would be down near the dam, which like this stays open right through till almost middle of January. So like some place like that's not so bad, but the beaver don't go here. Like, be lucky if you catch a mink here. I know there's one in the area, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I'm probably going to have my trapping set up in the old turkey chicken coop. Not the one I'm in now, because that one it's so breezy that, like I said, you're trying to skin the animal. It's so cold on your hands and everything. You know, it's rough, you know. And I'm gonna see if I can like sheet it up, but like again, I would have probably had that done today if I had nothing else to do. That's the problem. There's always something else to do. So maybe tomorrow. Well, obviously tomorrow I'm dealing with the traps, and I'm gonna try to get a snare out. Damn you, wild chicken. I'm gonna try to get some more snares out. But I'm still messing around with my snares and stuff like that. And I want to be effective with my snares, because I am new to snaring. I was never a big fan of snares, but I'm going to try them. I have the adequate ones for wolves. If I catch a fox in it, the fox isn't going to chew through it. The coyotes aren't going to chew through it. So I'm not worried about the deer, because I know how to keep the deer out of the, you know, set it up so that they're not going to go in there and stuff like that. But the wolves, if I can get a few wolves, I'd be happy with that, because that is one of my target animal. Number one is really beaver. Target number two is definitely wolves and coyotes. They're kind of parallel because of the devastating effect they're having on our deer population. So yeah, but I predict about middle of December everything should be right where I want it, or whatever, by early, because I'm only going to be probably trapping till the end of February this year. It depends how fast the fur comes in. I was hoping to just catch enough furs so that you know, January 1st I could quit, and then spend the rest of the winter doing whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't think that's going to happen. So I think I'm going to go to February this year, which I'll get prime pelts, but beyond February is kind of pointless, because almost all the furs are done by the end of February. Some furs are still good till the end of March, but once the guard hair starts coming out, then you really don't get any value out of the pelt at that point. So there's no point in beating a dead horse at that point. Plus then you can get ready for the next season, start doing that. This year is more like just getting back into it and whatever, unless my income really takes a turn for the better at some point, which I'm not anticipating anytime soon, especially in this economy. And if you see what's going on around the world, yeah, I mean, even this might not be a viable option for people, because you have to understand, like, we do it from the conservation point of view. We get paid if we catch stuff, right? It's a lot of work. The benefits are, like, my dad would never eat anything out of the traps, but you know, if we were starving, yeah, we would. But you know, so like if I was living by myself, yes, I would have a freezer full of beaver meat and stuff like that. Not wolf and coyote, don't eat the predators. You could die. Because I think bear is about the only exception. But even at that, it's like diseases from wolves and coyotes they're just too high. Same with raccoons, they're just too high to really risk eating them. I mean, you might try one. I wouldn't try a wolf or a coyote, or a fox, especially a fox. I mean, they're you know, they're known rabies carriers, right? So yeah, same with raccoons. Like, I mean, they're yeah, but deer, you know, otter, mink, well, I don't know about the mink. I think they'd stink too much to eat. But otter, yeah, if you had to, you could, if you could stomach it, if you could stomach the smell, maybe. But beaver are okay to eat, stuff like that. So muskrats, I think, are pretty safe to eat. Again, you got to cook all the wild meat. Like any of those people out there that are, you know, those connoisseurs of, you know, just leave medium rare. Not when it comes to wild meat. When it comes to wild meat, cook it right through. They say, like, even with bear, like the center temperature of whatever roast you're cooking or whatever has to hit 140, you know, for it to be safe to eat, for like something like 2 hours or something like that, or an hour and a half, whatever it is. And there's always gonna be, well, I've cooked it this and I've left it bloody and stuff like that. Well, you're not guaranteed you're gonna get a parasite or something like that, but what they're telling you is that if that thing does have a parasite, whatever it is you're eating, and it's not well cooked, your odds of getting that parasite, and most of these things will kill you very painfully, like eelworm and stuff like that. That's definitely not a way you want to go. That eats your brain. So parasite gets into your brain, then you get worms, you get whatever. So you have to cook everything really well. The advantage is it's not steroided, so it's cleaner meat that way. Disadvantage, usually the nutrition value is way lower. So yeah, it just kind of is what it is there. But yeah, it's like I got lots of stuff coming up for this. You know, will this be just another failed attempt at trying to make money? I don't know. But if it's the only thing you got coming in, it's the only thing you got coming in. But if the economy goes really south, then people won't be buying fur coats. So if they're not buying fur coats, which are luxury items,